Hello everyone. First of all, I just want to say I have the coolest shirt ever. I bought this on eBay like 15 years ago or something. This is the 2001 Westlife Coast to Coast tour shirt and it's awesome. But anyway, about 2.5 years ago I made a video about my skincare routine at the time, which I basically only used Lush products. I was really new to skincare. The very concept was sort of scary and overwhelming and just something I never thought about before, but I started getting into it, and since then it's kind of exploded a bit. I've done hours and hours and hours of research about skincare, about makeup, and everything. So over the past couple of months, I sort of started to slowly accumulate makeup, which is something I never thought about up until about 6 months ago. I don't know how it even started. I think I was just searching on YouTube for skincare videos, and then somehow YouTube's algorithm started suggesting me makeup videos. It's either that or I started following Sofia Nygård, and through her makeup-y videos, YouTube just decided that I would want other makeup-y videos. So I started to kind of get a little bit addicted to watching makeup tutorials. I found it super fascinating. I watched a lot of beginner tutorials. I watched a lot of more advanced tutorials. I watched basically everything from all kinds of beauty bloggers, from people who only do drugstore makeup to people who do super high-end stuff to people who do a mixture of both. So basically just hours of videos, and I started to read a lot of articles because, you know, I'm in my late 20s. I've started to notice some things happening here. So I started to get a little bit self-conscious, and of course, you know, when you get self-conscious, you're bound to buy stuff you might not inherently need to fix problems that only you notice. But anyway, I spoke to a bunch of makeup salespeople at Sephora in Sweden and then in Kicks here in Finland, and, you know, did as much research as one could basically before I started just going out and buying stuff. But so then I started going out and I started buying stuff. So from Kicks, from Sephora, from Beauty Bay, from, you know, just your general European makeup retailers. But as I was accumulating it, I thought to myself, okay, I'm gonna test all these things, read reviews about all these things, test them in the shops, and, you know, buy them, and then one day I'm gonna have a full face of makeup, and I'm gonna have everything I need, and it's gonna be nice. And I'm the kind of person who I don't just buy the cheapest thing just to experiment with. There's a saying in Finnish, actually, that, like, poor people can't afford to buy cheap things, and that's sort of how I live. I rather buy the nicer stuff that would last rather than just buy a bunch of junk that's gonna not have good pigment, give me a bad understanding of how products are supposed to work, etc. So I bought some more high-endy things like this primer and some less high-endy things like like Maybelline concealer. It was like €8 and so on. But anyway, it hit me at some point after I had bought a lot of the stuff. And, like, don't freak out also, a lot of this bag was free because Beauty Bay had a promotion. The bag itself was actually free, where if you spent a certain amount, you got tons of free stuff. So that's what I have in here. But anyway, it hit me once I had gotten my primers and my setting sprays and all these little things that as a non-makeup wearer I never thought about. It hit me the other day when I was trying... Oh, that's my washing machine. It hit me the other day when I was trying to put on my own concealer that, oh yeah, I'm blind. Funny thing about that, this is one of those things where, again, you don't think about it. You just don't think about it. Like, you buy the stuff and you're like, yeah, she's doing it. You know, that YouTuber's doing it. All right, she's got it. You know, she's clearly not like a pro. You know, she's just average like me. So if she can do it, I can do it. You know, it's not intimidating. I buy the stuff, I get it home, I go to try it on, and I'm like, fuck. So, me being me, I'm like, okay, so I can't be the only blind person on the internet who is also interested in makeup. So I type in, like, blind makeup tutorial in YouTube, thinking that there's gotta be, like, some blind or, like, low vision YouTubers out there doing makeup who have some tips for other people like us. No. All I find are challenge videos. So, like, I buy makeup blindfolded. I put my makeup on blindfolded. I do this and that with makeup blindfolded. Oh my god, how crazy, how shocking. Look at this thumbnail. It's so shocking. Shocking, 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 shocking. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, there's a lot of things wrong with that. I understand the whole point of YouTube these days is that everyone wants to make the most shocking video possible to get the most views and blah blah blah, but like, Jesus Christ, my disability should not be your challenge. Like, my disability is not something you can just try on for a little while to see if you like it and then take it off. It's my actual struggle. I'm sitting here with like 200 euros worth of shit in front of me, and most of it I can't use without help. So this nice idea I had that I'd be able to be a real grown-up and do my own makeup one day is out the window. I'm always going to have someone I'm always going to need to have someone help me. Because even though I can blend out my concealer pretty well, when I came out of the bathroom the other day, Yuki was like, okay, you have lines there, there, and I didn't notice them. I tried really hard. I was super delicate. You know, I have sponges, I have brushes, like I said, I bought everything that I thought I would need to start this sort of adult process that like 99% of women do. And I can't do it alone. I need help. So that sucks. That sucks for a number of reasons. One, having someone do your makeup is impractical. You don't always have a makeup artist with you 24/7. Two, makeup artists should get paid because what they're doing is a service. So if I want someone to regularly help me with my makeup, I have to regularly pay them to do that, which I can't afford because I'm a normal human being, and normal human beings don't pay makeup artists on a regular basis. Three, you know, of course, like this summer I started wearing lipstick, and here and there I started wearing, actually, wait, I have it here. I can show you even what I have. The lipstick that started it all for me is in this bag, I'm pretty sure. It's a Jeffree Star lipstick. Yeah, Jeffree Star Dream House. It's metallic pink, and it's the best. I love it. Another Jeffree Star liquid lipstick I have is called, I think this is called Queen Supreme. I can't actually read the bottom of that, but I love this shade also. It looks super cute on me. But when I've wanted to apply these over the summer, when I've been at festivals or whatever, I've always needed someone to help me do it. And thankfully, I have really great friends like Verna and Emmy and everyone at our cabin at U Study this summer who like every day had to help me put my makeup on. Thank you. But it's sort of embarrassing and humiliating. It makes you feel like a child that you can't do your own makeup. And it's even more frustrating that you go on YouTube trying to find advice and tips from other women in your situation or men in your situation, and all you get is challenges. I mean, that's just shitty. Like, I get it. You're not trying to be offensive. You're not trying to hurt anyone. You're not trying to be mean. And I don't want to be one of those people who's, like, chronically offended by existence, because that's not me. I'm tough. But, like, I don't know. It would be nice if someone could make a video like that. If you like feel like I need to do a challenge video because this will get me the views I desire. Like, if you really feel like you need to do that, like, you could maybe try to be helpful with that video in some way. Like, if this is a struggle that you actually deal with, here are my tips on how to help or something. Here's what I've learned. I don't know. It's not funny. It's not clever. Again, I've said this in other videos in my blind guides that I have on my channel, that, like, my struggle should not be a fetish for you. My struggle should not be a costume. You know, it's my life. I perform, as some of you know. I do, like, Eurodance. I make dance music, and sometimes I have gigs. I bought this highlighter palette, which is, like, a super nice highlighter palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, with the express hope that I could have super nice, glowy kind of highlights on stage, and every time I've tried to put this on myself, it's just gone to hell. I have this really cool eyeshadow palette with these foil shiny eyeshadows, again, that I thought I was gonna use on stage, and it was gonna look super cute, and I can't do it myself. And even if I got super good at applying it, which, like, I think actually my concealer didn't look that bad in the spots that I was able to blend it in, but I couldn't see where the lines were, and that's the problem. I got a foundation sample in one of my recent Kicks orders, and I tried to blend it out, and Yuki again was like, okay, that looks bad there, and I could not see what he was seeing because I can't see. So yeah, that's a thing. I have all these things that I would really like to use. Of course, like the primer I can use. I love this primer. I love how my skin feels. I love how even it makes my skin feel. There's a reason I picked out this specific Bobbi Brown primer. I know this is a bit more expensive than a typical primer, but from what I read online, this was the best primer you could use if you were doing basically no makeup, or just wanted like a primer that was also good for you and not just something that would help your makeup stay longer. And this eye cream, of course, I mean, it's just eye cream, it's not makeup, but this is sort of a plug also. Ole Henriksen eye cream is like the best thing ever. But anyway, I'm not getting rid of this stuff. You know, I've invested in it. I've got good brushes in here. I've got a Sigma brush. I've got lots of free stuff also that came with this bag. You know, liquid eyeshadows and beauty blendery things and other Jeffree Star lipsticks. I actually gave quite a lot of the free stuff that was in here away because a lot of it was like self-tanner and things related to that, and I'm just not into tanning. But yeah, I want to be able to use all of this like super nice stuff that I have and kind of learn and get better, but there's really no resource out there, and I'm not a quitter. That's the big thing. After 27 years of this kind of thing, I'm not just going to give up on this idea. I would like to be able to be a normal person and, you know, put my own makeup on. So yeah, if anyone has any tips or advice, I'm open to it. And if you're going to do a blindfold challenge, try to make sure that you're doing something that's like not a problem that people actually have, because then you're just kind of being a little bit rude and using my own people like me's struggle for views and shock value, and that's not nice. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you have any ideas for other videos I could do, or if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, etc., etc. Thank you. Bye bye.